My casual supermarket chat took an unbelievable turn when a stranger's mother commanded I date her son, as if I had no choice in the matter. I, 30F, will try to keep this short, but apologies if I don't articulate myself well. I'm still pretty confused by everything that just happened. I'm Indian American, but I'm currently in England with my dad, 63M, and sister, 22F, for my cousin's wedding. My dad is Indian, but my mom, 53F, is white. This part will be important later. A couple of days ago, my dad, his friend, and I were at a supermarket, and I found myself chatting with this British Indian guy. It wasn't romantic or flirtatious at all. We were literally just talking about cucumbers and buns. We then went our separate ways. However, a couple of minutes later, this middle-aged Indian woman tapped on my shoulder, pointed at me, and looked at her son, the guy I was talking to a while ago, and asked him, "Is this the girl you were talking to? Why didn't you ask her out?" I asked, confused, "Excuse me?" Without really addressing me, she told her son something like, "This is the type of girl you should be dating, not that African girl." I was stunned by her blatant racism. The guy then came up to me and apologized for his mom's behavior. He then started explaining that he's dealing with some family drama right now where his parents don't approve of the girl he's dating. I had just been unfortunately dragged into it after his mom saw him talking to me earlier. The mom then turned to me and asked if I was seeing anyone. I'm single, but rather than tell her that, I lied and said I had a boyfriend. I even showed her a photo of myself with a friend from high school who I'll call Zach. I told her Zach was my boyfriend. The guy's mom then told me, "You shouldn't be with him, he's white, and us Asians shouldn't be marrying outside our own culture, our own people." I then pointed out that my mom is white, I'm not Hindu, and I don't even live here in Britain as I'm American. Her son just stood there, clearly embarrassed. Note that in Britain, people of Indian origin are often referred to as Asian. In hindsight, I probably should have told her I'm Pakistani or a lesbian right from the get-go, as that might have made her back off instantly. Anyway, I then tried walking away, but I felt her grab my scarf. I yanked my scarf, which apparently caused her to fall over, crashing into a pile of onions and knocking them over. I turned to the guy, and a random staff member who had witnessed everything said sorry, then walked off. My dad then showed up, asking what the commotion was about, just as I was about to explain what happened to him and another staff member. However, before I could, the woman got back up, so I was talking to my dad and started ranting to him, telling him I was being disrespectful and complaining that I wouldn't give her son a chance. I then explained the situation to my dad and the store manager, and my dad just started laughing, finding the whole thing hilarious. He then called over his friend, pointed at the woman, explained what had happened, and they both started laughing at her. I personally didn't really see how it was funny, but their laughter only angered the woman even more. Anyway, the manager said he didn't blame me for anything. My dad and I quickly paid for whatever we needed and left as fast as we could. This story is a wild ride of entitlement and boundary pushing. What's the most outrageous demand someone has ever made about your personal life, especially your relationship?